Yo, it's time for another video. It's time for another video. Okay, so I just realized, I've been pretty open about my experience here, but I haven't been open about my experience. So I feel like I'm just gonna let loose. Like I don't really care. I don't really care no more because I love coming on here on the camera and just speaking my speak. Talking my talk. So, bro, I just found out that I've been feeding all these energetic entities all around me with all these mixed emotions. Like all my overthinking, all the anxiety and stuff like that. I realized I've been feeding them. Like they just been taking it from me. And it's like I don't want that no more. I don't want to keep just letting my energy go and have it be replaced with something I don't like, or something that I find just just ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would much rather feel happy, good, you know, ready to go, stuff like that. But instead, not all the time, it's just sometimes. Sometimes I'm met with, you know, feelings and thoughts that, I don't really want. Can't really do nothing about how I feel, but I can do something about the thoughts that I have. Um, but, you know, one thing that I recognize with being on SR is that overthinking and that anxiety and stuff like that is kind of stopped. I wouldn't say stopped, but it's dialed down like an immense amount to the point to where I'm only gonna have anxiety if I'm on the toilet or like right before I go to bed, like literally just like one tiny portion of the entire day, and it's like, who cares? I just like brush it off my shoulder now. That's just something I noticed, is that like I'm not really just giving into that anymore. I actually have my own stream of energy that I like to stay on and follow now, instead of like being pulled around by all these different thoughts, like go here, go there. It's none of that anymore. It's like I see what you're trying to show me, but I'm not gonna pick it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't know. It's cool. I think it's cool because now I'm able to manage my own mind. It's not getting away from me or anything like that. I'm actually not, you know, overthinking or having any of that anxiety or other things like that. Sorry, I just ate other, mixed emotions or lower vibe type of energies. I'm not attaching myself to that anymore, and I like that. I think it's cool. I think it's real cool that like I'm able to just hold my own energy and just go through life with it without like being deterred or nothing like that. You know, it's awesome. It really is. I really feel like everybody's got to do that thing that they know they need to do. They know they need to stop doing. They know they need to hop on. They know they need to hop off. Like do that. Do that thing that you've just been telling yourself all this time. You know, because for real, especially no, do it if it's gonna serve you. Do that. Do that thing, because there's a lot of stuff that's happening right now that is holding everybody down and holding everybody back from their truest potential that they could be bringing out in this life by doing stuff that doesn't serve them. They're sacrificing all this energy and all this potential for 5-10 minutes of pleasure, or for a smoke break, or I don't know, binge eating, scrolling on social media, whatever, you know, for real. And those are the things that's taking all that energy away from you, so you can't create this life that you want for yourself. You're just subjected to the one that you have, but you are the reason why you are there and going through that thing every day or whenever it keeps coming back. Like you are the reason why. And putting your blame on other people and other things is just you being ignorant to your own decisions and where that's putting you. You know, like it's all the small things that we're doing that is keeping us in these big cycles. You know, so it's like you have to stop treating yourself so harshly. You have to stop judging yourself so much. You have to stop, you know, comparing yourself and actually just live your life to the fullest without doing things that are going to keep holding you back and stuff like that. And I know a lot of people, you know, they're just not really ready to let go of that thing that holds them back. Who cares, bro? You are the only one that's lacking. You are the only one that is being held back. You are the only one that can change that. You are the only one who decides when something needs to happen for you in your life. And if you constantly decide to do that thing that you gain nothing from, you're never going to grow. You're never going to get out of that. You're never going to leave that space that makes you feel like shit. You're never going to until you stop and you switch it with the thing that you know you need to do, that thing that you've been thinking about this whole time that you need to do that's going to be way better and way more beneficial than what you're doing now. And if you don't know what that thing is, you know, give yourself some time. Why don't you, you know, whenever you feel that urge to do whatever that thing is that doesn't serve you, sit with it. Just let it build up, let it fester up, and let it go. Let it run itself dry and see what you're left with. You know, it could take you a couple seconds, it could take you a couple minutes, you know, just letting it do its thing. Depends on how bad, you know, you keep attaching yourself to it, how much you grab onto that. And it's like, if you let it go, you're still going to be here. There's going to be no urge. You're going to realize you could have been doing this whole time. You could have just pushed past it and hold all this energy in you and keep creating stuff. Keep doing things for yourself that's going to benefit you and have you become better than you now and where you're at now, you know, and where you've been. It's going to multiply all these factors of everything good, and it's just going to keep coming at you. Real talk. Guys got to stop doing that stuff that don't serve you no more. You have to. You know? It's crazy. I hate walking around. I mean, there's nothing I could do about it. I could talk to people, but they're going to look at me like, what are you talking about? And, you know, I'm not really looking for that. So I just make these videos and put them up. You know, whoever sees that, whoever's guided to these videos is guided to these videos for a reason. You know, it's probably their time to change that thing. Probably your time to change that thing. You know, but at the end of it all, you know, you are the one that's deciding what it is that you're going to do. And by doing A, you sacrifice B. By doing B, you sacrifice A. So it's like, you got to pick your sacrifice. You got to pick what you're going to let go of and what you're going to spend your time doing. You know, it's either going to be something that propels you further and further with each step you take to that goal, to that destination, or it's going to be that thing that takes you away step by step. You know, you're only doing either of or. You know, you only got those two things. You know, so it's might as well pick something that's actually going to push you forward into that goal, into that destination, rather than taking steps back and then complaining that you're still here and there's nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Real talk. Love it. Gosh, man, every time I make a video, there's always a squirrel looking at me, man. I swear to God. I have no idea if you guys can see that little guy all the way down there. Dude, he is so cute. Okay. Bye, guys. Whoop. It's not over. It's not ending. Ah!